This is Chef Rock Harper, and you're tuned in to At the Bar Radio. Spill something nice.
Yeah, you know what it is. Positive vibes only. It's DJ Nasty Nice, Mr. Certified with 930 Certified Entertainment. Official Coalition DJs DMV. Y'all know what it is. And I'm tuned in to At the Bar Radio. Hey, if you ain't right here, you ain't nowhere, man. Let's get it.
What up, y'all? It's your girl C Notes, the half of the boss, Pretty Thug Gang, and we out here at the Bar Radio. At the Bar Radio. What you doing? We outside. We out here. We at the bar. Follow me.
Hey, what's good, everybody? It's Alexis Limelight. Hey, yo, if you haven't already, make sure you go check my folks out at the Bar Radio, hottest radio station out of the DC area. If you just want to vibe out, or if you're an artist looking for some extra exposure, make sure you tap in with my folks at the Bar Radio.
You don't spend time with the dog, Eddie. The dog don't know his name. Watch this, Coco. Where the fuck is he going? You don't spend time with him. Anyway, hey, what's up, y'all? It's your man Joe Clear. Listen, you are at the bar, watching At the Bar, because I'm at the bar, and we raising the bar. And those bars!
What's up, y'all? Uptown XO. Make sure y'all tune into At the Bar Radio, man. You already know. Hey
y'all, this is Melissa B. Neal, and you're listening to At the Bar Radio. Oh.
Ready? Yeah. You already know this, the king of Philly, man. At the Bar Radio, man. Right.
Boy AJ, and you tune in to At the Bar Radio. Let's get it.
What's up, y'all? This your boy Super Dave, aka Mr. Incredible, and I'm always rocking with my brother Rakeem, aka 151 at the bar radio. Check it out.
Shout out to At the Bar Radio. You know, we in the zone always. Crown that.
Hey, what's up? What's going on? You already know when the high goes. The neighborhood Ruger Spray, the Soulja of Hip Hop, Remo Marak, yo, At the Bar podcast. How you not listening to them? How you not watching them? Listen, at the end of the day, you're not watching that, you're not listening to that, you're not Remo and Crew. It's hand over the eyes. It's the two up.
At the Bar Radio, here with Ace Hood. As you can see, he's already at the bar. We got to rock. But I got to say, we just see what Ace Hood, real genuine dude. I salute you. I salute you. Like, just your humble and stuff. I appreciate every artist like you. That's it. At the bar.
All right, what's going on, everybody? It's your man 151 at the Bar Radio. On location, we in Baltimore. I got a very special guest in the building. My God. I'm going to say this. It's funny when you meet somebody who you grew up watching. And if you're a real hip-hop fan, I don't care what your age is, if you've ever watched the original House Party, the funny one, not the crap that they put on with the other people, but the actual one that was funny, that's still a classic, that you can watch with your kids today, he was in it. And he has one of the most iconic scenes in that movie. We got Groove in the building. What's going on, sir?
Whoop, whoop, whoop. My man, how you doing, baby?
Man, I am super excited about this. As we were talking off camera, I was like, I literally just watched House Party like for the 300th time this year randomly.
I appreciate that.
Did not know after watching it several weeks later I would be sitting here talking to a man who stole a scene.
Thank you.
Continues to do hip hop, has lived hip hop, and has breathed hip hop. Man, I just got to pick your brain for a little bit if you got time.
First, I want to say, shout out to you. Your creativity, the things that you do, but more importantly, how you think. It's all about motivation. It's all about how we can take what we do to another level. Hip hop is embedded in me. I see and I feel it's embedded in you. So, for me to be here is just a pleasure and an honor. Real talk.
Man, I got so many questions.
Bring it. Let's go.
I guess to start with the most basic. When did you fall in love with hip hop?
Man, listen. I was about 11 to 12 years old. Brother, a friend of mine, DL. Shout out to DL, Derwin Rumpf. moved from the Bronx. I'm from Strong Island. Came out to Long Island, and he had these mixtapes. He had Grandmaster Flash, Furious 5, Treacherous 3, Kokosh Brothers. He had the Disco Twins. He had Funky 4+1. He had African Bambaataa, the Mighty Zulu Nation. Sonny Chiba. Y'all don't know about Sonny Chiba. DJ Hollywood. And I heard beats, rhymes, rhythm, and somebody talking with a mic. And I bugged out. I remember the first one he played was Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. I'm the JECKYLL from the top of the world trade to the depths of hell. And I said, like, what is that? How can I do it? And I wanted to be that. I wanted to be part of that. And it was something that it changed me. It truly changed me. And I am so grateful because it has allowed me to do the things that I do even to today. Hip hop. Love you.
There. You had a song called Hip Hop Music. What was it like being in the studio? What was it like to seeing yourself? And I meant to wear my hat today, but they can't see me. But I have a Yo MTV bucket hat. and shout out to DJ Grip, but he can tell you at like that 3:30, 4 o'clock slot, we would come home. Yo, we not playing basketball. We ain't doing nothing. We watching the new videos that come out. So how did it feel the first time you actually got to see yourself?
So
on video, on the TV screen.
Let me go back a little bit. Like, so as an MC, you grow up, you do your things in the park, you cut your teeth. A friend of mine, shout out to Smitty D, James Smith. In high school, we would go to the Bronx, hang out at T Connection. If anybody knows T Connection, you know that at that time, African Bambaataa, the Mighty Zulu Nation, Jazzy J, Red Alert, Soul Sonic Force, and everybody would come through. So we're living 2, 3, 4 in the morning, but boom, 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 boom. We're living it. We're seeing it. We're hearing it. That's what we wanted to be. So one day he asked me to, get on this record. And making records at the time was something that you wanted to do, but you had to believe in it. And we cultivated, and I was part of this Rock Squad. Smitty D, Jerry J, Jeremiah Jones. There was K Cello, Kevin Madison. And Kevin was like the best out of us because his cadence was incredible, but he was cocky. So when you got, cockiness and business don't mix. Like, yo, we got to practice. Oh, I'll see you. And we didn't see him. So he was out of the group. So we ended up adding James Smith's little brother. He's not little anymore, but shout out to Parrish Smith, Easy P, PMD of EPMD. So it's all familiar.
So let me cut you off. So the K Solo is K Solo.
Yeah, Kevin Madison, K Solo.
The Spellbound.
Alphabet Man. 100%.
The Incredible Letterman. That K Solo.
That's K Solo. Okay. So Strong Island is a hotbed, bruh. Kevin Madison, K Solo, Parrish Smith, EPMD, Eric Sermon, E, Groove Beat Chill, Bismarcky, LONS, Big Daddy Kane, Busta Rhymes, Public Enemy, De La Soul. It's just, that's what we did. And when we finally got a chance to get on Uptown and do our video and see us actually out there, it was incredible because you always dream about it, but to see your dream come to fruition is incredible. And I tell everybody, if you have a dream, please don't give up. The minute you give up on your dream is the minute you die. And that's my opinion. You don't have to believe it. But I think that I'm going to be 95, 99, 2000, and I'm going to be 101 and still have a dream. And that makes you live.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. We talk about, I almost wish that I just had the camera rolling for all the other conversation that we had previously.
It's all good, baby.
If you were a fly on the wall,
we're going to do that again.
But you have a scene stealing moment in one of the most iconic hip hop movies. I don't even think you realize how powerful. Because we come from that era where hip hop wasn't always accepted. True. The years that we're talking about, hip hop wasn't. When they finally put us on the Grammys, we weren't televised.
Yep, I remember that. Somebody
We
people
were
remember
outside
that.
protesting.
Yep,
When the Fresh Prince and all them people, Fresh Prince won the first hip hop Grammy.
yep.
They boycotted because we weren't televised.
Exactly.
We were not the forefront of music at this time.
Nope.
Parents did not like this music at this time.
Nope.
And this music was speaking to our youth.
Yes, sir.
And then you're in one of the most iconic moments that helped bridge the gap of parents saying, I remember one of my brothers put me on the Kid and Play when we went to go visit him in the Bronx. And, you know, that whole Herbie Lovebug crew thing,
Yep,
if
yep.
you watch the Salt and Pepper video, Tramp and stuff, Kid and Play was in there, and then from Kid and Play you got Kwame and stuff. But as they made something that made parents like hip hop a little bit more.
Yeah.
I remember, I think we all went together to go see House Party. I remember counting the rappers in House Party.
How many rappers did you see? There was a lot, right?
There's a lot. I remember this. How did you feel making that transition into not just being an artist but being an actor?
You know what?
And the second part is, did you know the impact of what you were doing?
So let me bring you back. Let me give you some history. So when we got signed to Uptown label, God bless Andre Harrell, Uptown Records, a lot of history, and people don't understand how iconic, how important he is to what we listen to today.
We're gonna talk about that next.
Okay, we call it Ghetto Fabulous. So we were Groovy Chill was the last group signed to Uptown Records, and I remember us. We were doing 2 videos in 2 days. It was Mr. Big Stuff by Heavy D and the Boys, and it was Uptown Kicking It, the compilation. And Andre had touted and found these brothers, these Yale, Harvard graduating brothers who were like urban but preppy but like smart and edge and just like on the brink, the Hudlin brothers. And so our call time for the first, Boomerang, well, most definitely. We gonna talk about that. So the first part, the first video was Mr. Big Stuff, and we had to be there in Queens at 5 o'clock. No, 7. We got there at 5, 6 because one Groovy Chill's about their business. So they're like, wow, you guys are early, wow. So what do? We kind of talk to them like, well, we do house parties. That's how MCs, DJs, anybody, we'd go and do house parties because you get like $25, $50, $75 to play at Mary's party, Jane's party, Billy's party. And we said, well, we're working on a treatment for a movie. We'd love to hear about your experiences. So for 2 years, we talked about drunks falling out in the kitchen, drunks dancing crazy, drunks taking them home, people messing up your bathroom, people asking for food, all these different nuances of a house party. And 2 years later, we got a call from the Hudlin brothers saying that Disney loved their treatment. They want us to audition. And we auditioned. My role was going to be Play's role. On my original script of House Party, there's Groove, and I'm saying all the Play's lines. Chill was going to be Kid. And my dude, Bilal, the DJ, was going to be Martin Lawrence. So we went to Disney, we went down Manhattan, and they gave us the script, so we learned the scripts like crazy. But they threw us curveballs. They always wanted to ad-lib. But when you with your brothers, believe me when I tell you, we rocked it. Oh my God, you guys are so funny. Oh my God. The thing was, the next thing we know, we knew we were stars. We knew we locked in those auditions. We knew that we had the roles. We knew we were going to a Hollywood. But Disney dropped out, New Line took over, and they wanted somebody bigger. They wanted people that had like records, like hits. And Kid and Play, they was hot, there was fire.
Yeah.
So it ended up being that we were able to take the roles that we did get, that we did have. Thank you, shout out to the Hudlin brothers, and to this day, you know, I've learned, and at that time I did not know it, and it must have been embedded in me, and it must have been God's signal saying that sometimes when you take the small things and make it large, it becomes large, and that's where we're at right now.
Okay, so let's talk Uptown Records real quick. So those of you, those of you who are living underneath a rock or a shell, who just know Def Jam as being the biggest hip hop label, but Def Jam's biggest competitor was Uptown Records. Uptown Records, and you can stop me if I miss anybody. DJ Grip had Heavy D, Vanessa and Quest.
Brothers Black.
Red Kingpin?
Woody Rock.
No, he was on Wild Pitch. Okay. Jodeci, Mary J. Blige.
Christopher Williams.
I'll be sure. Christopher Williams. He loved Father MC. I hated Father MC.
Nah, yo. So Father, I remember we were at a club. It was Groovy Chill and our PR person. Shout out to Renee Foster. And they dropped Father say, if you do for me, if you do for, and everybody, the crowd like, it's your guy. I'm like, this mother got a hit. And we in Uptown ain't got no hits.
So here's the thing about Father MC that I didn't understand until I got older. Father MC gave us Mary J. Blige and Jodeci. Like, he was growing up as a DJ, so I was a rapper at the time, so if you wasn't spitting like Rakim, I ain't want to hear your shit. That's just me. But Malik understood, Grip understood the DJ aspect, and no. But when he played it at the house parties, the girls and stuff would go crazy.
Dance.
And, you know, it's just, but then when I understood what he brought, because without no Father MC, there's no Jodeci.
If you realize,
there's no Mary J. Blige.
The background of Uptown, because now think about it. Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, they're from Queens. Their role, what they did was played in the parks. All the songs that hit was based on the stuff that you played in the park. Jodeci, boom, boom, kick, boom, boom. Mary J. Blige, Father MC, all of them were hip hop beats.
Guy,
oh my God! Well, that's a whole nother level. Teddy, oh my God, Teddy was just ingenious.
But I remember buying Finesse and Quest with the MCA outfits and having them, you know.
Yep.
Like Rip can tell you, my wall was Instagram before Instagram ever existed. People used to knock on my mother's door and be like, yo, your son wall is crazy. I had every hip hop picture ever existed from every magazine at any given time. Like, we would literally spend the summer changing my wall.
Yo, it was ingenious. We call it Ghetto Fabulous.
And Uptown Records, they really need to tell that story, by the way, Hollywood.
They're going to. They have to.
Because it had so many groups. The Uptown Kicking It joint, but it spanned so many.
To this day, it changed how music was done. R&B singers changed. Luther Vandross was like, I can't stand that, because it changed. People wanted to hear a hip hop beat behind somebody singing. Period. It changed the trajectory. Christopher Williams, I'll Be Sure, Heavy D and the Boys, Monifa. Oh my God!
I forgot about Monifa.
You know what I'm saying? Lost Boys. Anthony Hamilton started from Uptown. Jeff Red. They took. It's called Ghetto Fabulous, and God bless. And you know what? I know they want to. You know what I'm saying? But you know, Puffy had a lot to do with that.
He did. Definitely.
I remember we was in and this is about ego, and this is what I learned about ego. Because when you're young, you don't understand that. So we was in the studio doing our album, and like 2-3 months, like nobody from Uptown came through, and we would be in there from like 10, 12, 13, 14 hours, like 6 in the evening to like 7, 8, 9 in the morning, next morning. Nobody cared. And Andre says, yo, we got this new guy, he's our intern, he's Puffy. I need y'all to talk to him, he's gonna help y'all out. So we went to his office, we met, I remember meeting him, it was me, Bilal, and Chill. And we let him hear what we had done for like 2-3 months, like maybe 2-3 records. He said, yo, I like what y'all doing, but you know what? I don't I don't see the vision. He said, why don't we start from scratch and like work together, blah, 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 blah. So my man, Bilal, we get on the elevator. He says, forget Puffy. Now, back then, at the time that we were like, okay, but when you think about ego, sometimes you got to listen to feedback. Feedback will get you better, or at least give you a chance to think about what they're saying. If we took that feedback, who knows? We might have said, okay, Puffy, we might have been the next Biggie, Craig Mack, Big Bad Boy, 112, well, Ciroc.
Yeah.
Versus our career ended in like a year later. And that's about life, ego.
But that's one. See, this is what I love about doing stuff like this, because one, your honesty, I totally appreciate. It's when you can have a genuine conversation.
Yep.
No glitz, no glamour. That I wasn't even expecting you to say that.
Yeah, man, that's true. That's real talk. And that's why I appreciate the platform I'm on. Cause I do a lot of interviews, and you know, no disrespect, but sometimes it's like, for me, it's a waste of time to tell my story if you don't really understand my story. You know, I was on an interview, and they're like, well, what's your favorite go-to food?
Not here for that.
I gave it an answer, but it was like, I know you're like a historian. Like, you know, your skill set, yeah, you get busy with the camera, but you understand, and to me that makes it so much the platform that we're on so much stronger, man. So I appreciate you. Real talk.
I thank you. I mean, I love hip hop. Like, hip hop is, like I said, spoke to me. It was, you know, when everybody else was doing something before hip hop became what it is now. Like, hip hop is the first thing that spoke to me, that challenged me as a person, that spoke to me as a teenager, that made me feel accepted. And it made me find friends.
Did it?
It did. Me and Grip friendship is built on hip hop. One of my friends like, oh yeah, yo, you rap? Yeah, I want you to meet somebody. He DJs. You know, and through the ups and downs, we've been 40 years later still friends.
Wow.
Since junior high school.
And that's what's up. That's what's up. So I appreciate this platform.
That's something that's priceless to me.
Yeah.
You know? And like, without hip hop, I wouldn't have had that. Hip hop helped bring me out of a shell because I was a shy child. I was afraid to rap in front of people.
You too.
I remember him getting me the mic and be like, yo, rap. Yo, dude, you good, rap. And I ain't want to rap for a long time. And for a long time, just two people, him and another person, the only people that heard me rap. And then one day, I think he recorded me secretly, and then the world found out I rap.
It's kind of crazy how that goes. Then once you find yourself,
but
you know,
it helped build who I am, and it gave me confidence. So that's probably why I love hip hop the way I do, because it's created friendships for me. Not even friendship, it created family for me.
It does, man. If you use it the right way, it creates the person that you want to be, the person that you are, the things that you can relate to. You know, I never thought. Oh, okay. So let me say, I wanted to do a record. Once the group broke up, I really said, okay, I've done groups. I want to do something for myself, and I was, you know, just to do it, just to say I did it, to show my family, my legacy. Like Daddy said, my husband said, my boyfriend said, blah blah blah, and it took me 30 years because your vision. I didn't know my vision. You know what I mean? Because sometimes, no, I am not a ghost-faced killer. I am not a Big Daddy Kane. I'm not a Busta Rhymes. I'm not a lyricist like 360 degrees. I get busy with words, but I like to party. I like to dance. I like to drink. I like to dance with the girls, And to me, that's a whole lane, that's a whole scenario that I find I'm happy with. And I know people love it. I see people loving it. Will Trax, Fat Man Scoop, you know what I mean? Boogie Black. That's what they do. And my man, like a month ago, maybe 5 weeks, he said, like, yo, I know Groove, I know you want to do this, I want to do the music, you want to do a record, right? Like, yeah, I'm thinking about it, yeah. And my man's a producer. I know he produces. He got his own stuff. And I never asked him, like, yo. And he said, well, like, what's your vein? I said, well, I like to dance. He said, so you want to talk about dance music, dance tracks, dance songs, people that get them up and out the party. I said, yeah. So I found my vision. I found my goal, and that's what we're doing now. It's like my songs, now that I do, my songs are good. They're strictly for people who want to dance. It's strictly for people who want to party, who want to grab a drink it real quick and ask that girl across the hall because I'm scared, get that courage juice. That's what we talking about. And I don't care if one likes it or 20 million like it. It's something that I wanted to do, and that is more important to me than anything else right now.
Okay, all right. So I gotta put you on the spot with this one.
Come on now.
What is your Mount Rushmore of hip hop?
Very good. Oh my goodness. Very good. Oh my goodness. Okay. It would have to be. If I was to look at like what things that like, oh shit, it would have to be Grandmaster Flash and Furious 5 for one. If you put them all on one. The next trajectory was Run DMC. The next trajectory was Rakim. And I think the next trajectory after that, man, it's kind of hard to say. But those three pieces like changed hip hop. You saw it change. And after Rakim, I have to say maybe like Ice Cube. You know, because yes, there was NWA. But when he broke free, he did a little bit of both. Yo, no Vaseline. I'm sorry. He like went to New York, got New York producers, so the beat was like that New York, like but he was still talking that West Coast stuff, and I'm like, damn, bro.
So, give me 1 second because I know this joint time's out.
It's okay.
So we're gonna talk about that because we're gonna have a real good topic about that. Hold on 1 second.